Hello and welcome to Poppin' Vines. This week we are interviewing the Nun Bird Lady. Not none as in none, but none as in None. She raises invisible birds, and today we are going to be talking to her a little bit about her lifestyle and why she does what she does. So welcome to our show.
Thank you very much. I really appreciate it.
So what kind of birds do you raise? I know that they're invisible, but do you fantasize about a specific kind? Do you make up your own?
No, they're all very different kinds. We have hummingbirds. We have titmice.
Titmice?
Yes, titmice. No, they're not birds with boobies, but they have
that's
like a
what I
little
thought they
crest
might
that goes
be.
up and down. I don't know when they get excited or whatever. Maybe they're thinking about their little boobies. I don't know. But anyway, so there's the titmice, and then we have blue jays. We have robins. And woodpeckers, like that. They do that a lot with wood. Yes, they do. They're very, very beautiful birds. Some of them look like ski sweaters, actually. And I raise the invisible birds because personally I can't stand the thought of anything being caged. So here, if you want to, this is a cage, you see, and I don't want to upset the little creature too much. But in here we have a little goldfinch.
That's beautiful.
Well, you see how beautiful he is. He
do.
actually matches the cage.
Now, do you name your birds?
Why would I do that? They're invisible.
I don't know.
Well, it's a very good question, but no, but why would I do that?
So, Nun, where are you from?
That question makes me very nervous.
Why?
Well, because I don't really know where I'm from, which is why I have such compassion for birds.
Oh.
Because birds you see are free. They flit from here, they flit from there. There's nothing that would tie a bird down. I remember I have some voice in my head that I think it might have been my mother, but I'm not really too sure, that said, I want to be a bird, I want to be free. So a lot of people don't feel very free on this earth. So I think that's why she wanted to be free. So apparently this is why I have to raise invisible birds, because most people put birds in cages. So if you have an invisible bird and you have a cage and you put it in there, it's not going to suffer as much as like the regular birds that you put in the...
That's true.
Yes. Do you understand
Wow, that's
what
a
I'm
very
saying?
compassionate way
Thank
of looking
you,
at
thank
that, and I
you,
really
thank you.
appreciate that, as I'm sure our viewers
Thank
do
you.
as well.
But you can see how beautiful this bird is.
It is really quite
Yes,
beautiful.
it really is quite beautiful. And people pay a lot of money for these birds. And plus, like, you don't have to feed them. You don't have to change the cages.
That's a pretty sweet deal.
It's a very sweet deal. And then, it's like if they die, you don't have to deal with it because they can't die because they're invisible.
So how did you know that, invisible birds were you calling?
Because I couldn't see them.
Well, yes, but you could have done invisible dogs, invisible cats, invisible mice.
I really think it's the genetic thing that was passed from my mother, or the mother
the
that
be free
the
thing
mother
that you
I
just
think
discussed,
I know
yes.
is my mother, because I think apparently I've had like several mothers through the course of my life.
Same, girl.
Want to be free, want to be free. It's all about being free. You see.
I get that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well.
I know it's really hard to have a discussion about something that you can't see, but then again, I mean, look at the scientists, what they do. They have a lot of discussions about air. You can't see air.
That's true.
Yes.
But air is very real.
And you also can't see molecules, and people do a hell of a lot of research and talk about molecules.
This is a true thing.
See that too. So, but I realize it's really hard to talk about something that's in a cage that's not visible. But anyway, I really appreciate you having me here tonight.
Well, thank you, Nun.
Sometimes I wish I was invisible.
Well, Nun, I'm very glad that you aren't invisible, because
Well,
we
thank you.
appreciate you being on the show, and we love to hear fresh perspectives of individuals who have unique styles, hobbies, and lifestyle.
Thank you. Just one more question. Are people going to be able to see me?
Yes.
Oh, God. Okay. All right. That's a little traumatic.
Well, you know what? We can just do a little.
Okay. All right. That's a little better. Okay. I feel a little bit better. Okay.
All right. Well, thank you so much for being on our show.
Well, you're very welcome. Thank you for having me here.
It was nice to meet you, Nun, and I look forward to sharing with our viewers all of this lovely information you've brought us about these beautiful birds.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay.
Thank you. Until next time, thanks for watching.
Have a nice night. Bye.